Now, another thing they forget about God is if you don't know you're doing something wrong, right? But you confess it, right? And someone tells you you did something wrong, but you didn't know you were doing something wrong. All you got to do is say, "Well, I didn't know that. God forgive me," in the will. So even if it's sex with an underage girl, and I didn't know the girl was underage because she told me she was 16 or had a valid ID, right? Or I couldn't verify the ID was valid or not, but she had one anyway, right? That's on the person giving her the ID. That's called corruption of the minor. See, they're corrupting the minor there, but they're not confessing their sin. They're trying to act like I'm sinning without, knowing that's what's going on. Now, the legal age of consent, though, in Georgia is still 16, right? So you give her a fake ID, it's not illegal. You're against the law of Georgia to be with her. Mm-hmm. And this goes to underage marriage and stuff like that, which legally you could do in Georgia, right? Now, even an old skeezer with the parents' permission and blessing can marry a female, 16 and older. But the female can also consent to sex at 16, which is something different. You don't have to legally marry her either. You can just pop that cherry. Mm-hmm. Now, I only want the one cherry, not all the cherries, not trying to pop them all. Mm-hmm. But the difference is I'll let you pop it on top. Mm-hmm. You can be on top of me, right? Because I'm a big guy and you might not be comfortable with that. Mm-hmm. But if you're recruiting an underage girl from Japan or something, or she's Japanese or something, right? Here's the problem with that, right? If the age of consent in Japan is 13 or something like that, I don't know. I don't know. But if she comes here, right, and the age of consent is 16 and you give her an ID that says she's 16, I'm still following the law. You're not. And the girl ain't. But it's over sex. See, I ask her certain questions to make sure she's over 16 before I hit it, right? Because legally I can hit it if you come to my house and you have a valid ID and are 16 and older. Because I'm not trying to have sex with them alone. I want a full relationship, including sex, right? Not just a one night stand, right? But I know you can have premarital sex, whether now her father approves or not. See, she don't have to go to her father for permission to have sex with me. All you have to do is talk her into it, and legally it's legal. Because I'm not the one trying to break the law. You and her are by you talking her into it. See. I forgive you for that. Why wouldn't I? Well, you're kind of giving me what I want, but it's a one night stand. See what I mean? Though, like I said, the girl can get pregnant. Are you even caring about that? Mm-hmm. Now, the only thing they can do about karate is use a what? Gun. Gun. You know I take karate, right? But you also know if they're doing that, I'm back within an hour of them doing that. Right? Or less. Because I also say God can heal me within 3 to 5 minutes, even if they shoot me in the eye. Mm-hmm. And see, they're showing up after. They're just shooting me by now. Mm-hmm. They know that if they let the girl be with me, I'm going to be with her. And legally, that's not how you sting someone. That's how King George III would do it. With a crown. Gee, you ain't even got a damn crown in the Constitution to do this shit. So you're breaking the law 3 times. Using the minor, which the Constitution don't allow. Trying to use sovereign immunity, which the Constitution don't allow. Because there is no crown in it to apply it. And if you're using the police force again to do it, right, you're involving them in an attempted murder. Right? But see, all I got to do with the real judge is confess my sin, right? I didn't know all that. I repent, right? Or I forgive it too, my part in it too, right? So you can do that too if you're not trying to have sex with an underage girl, but you know I wouldn't be with an underage girl, but you know the age of consent in Georgia succeeds. So you're supplying her with a fake ID, which is also a crime. Because you know I wouldn't just fuck a 13-year-old Japanese girl or otherwise. Even if the age of consent is 13 in Japan, it's in Japan. You gotta be over there to do that. Mm-hmm. If she's thinking of that, right, and you bring her over here, she's still not in her mind breaking the law of Japan, right? She might be breaking Georgia law. But again, you gotta give her a fake ID, which is also breaking Georgia law. And that's what I mean about the salon. Mm-hmm. The girl's supposed to be 16 to even work there. Mm-hmm. Even if she's his daughter. Even if she's his girl she brought over from Vietnam and he's trying to fuck her, she fucked me instead. Whatever's going on. Like, guessing that part. Mm-hmm. And see, whatever happened, I'm protecting her from him. And resurrecting from the dead if he shot me too. I think they like shooting people in the right eye too. So I was all bloodshot morning. Right. But I'm healing like the Wolverine. So you say that too. Jesus can heal me exactly like the Wolverine in a few minutes, a few seconds, right? And once you shoot me, you're gonna think you killed me and you're gonna leave, right? Right. That's still attempted murder. Mm-hmm. And what do? Check the broadband? Check the scanner? Wait for the call from the police that they found my body? Well, they didn't. Even if they did a drive-by, they didn't find my body outside the house. So I must have woke up like I told you and healed like I told you, like the Wolverine, and went into the house, locked the door back, and went back to sleep. Mm-hmm. The girl knows that too because she's part of your crime. But I'm not condemning her as the offender. You're the offender. See, you don't understand how the law works that way when you're trying to corrupt someone. The minor in me, and I'm mentally ill. Mm-hmm. So you're playing on my wanting to find a virgin and marry her. And legally I can have sex with her too before the marriage. It's what Georgia law allows me, you know. And see, when I'm telling you the law and I'm mentally ill and you're the one breaking the law, you don't respect the law. I do. Though, you know, I play by the book. Both books. The book of the Bible and the law of America and the Constitution. Hello? You're not. You're not. You're using a weak defense that was put in there as a fuck you to King George III. There's no more sovereign immunity, King George. You can't do whatever you want to do. Our Constitution prevents you from doing it. So that's supposed to mean, Mr. Trump. Now, even if your wife Melania came down to Georgia, I don't know she would do that. That's the point too. Or Mariah Carey, or Amma saying, because they're not around me, nor Miss Douglas. Mm-hmm. But all these women fit the bill. Mm-hmm. too. Right. If they come to my house, and I don't know it's them either. But some of them I would recognize. Mariah Carey I might recognize. Amma I might recognize. But Melania, I wouldn't be sure it was even her. Might not even ask her. And she can tell me an alternative name if she came too. But please. The tongue and the pussy feels good, don't it? I guess. She got to deal with Trump either way. So I'm not ratting her out either. I don't know it happened, right? But a rat deserves his ship before it sinks. Some people, dumbasses, stay on the ship and go down with the ship. Don't get into the life, but it's the great mystery. It's a movie adaptation. You don't know that even happened with the Titanic. Though again, don't tempt her. Don't tempt her. I don't know everybody. I know. You're not supposed to know everybody, Katy Perry. But she's dating Orlando Bloom, which we have similar features, like I said. Even Chris Pratt, even right, Taylor in her new video. But she looks more like Jim Carrey to me, you know what I mean? With a different hairstyle. Plus, she's taller and using lifts. She's even taller than herself in the character. And of course, they're either using CGI to make her look more like a man too, or she used prosthetics like Eddie Murphy did in the clubs. And again, he even dressed up as a white guy. And now you don't put shoe polish on your face to white guys to say you're black. That don't make you, a real black person either. And it is insulting to us all, even if you're white and black mixed and have the same size penis as a black man. While my black girls' clothes, me and Rose's boyfriend were the same size. And we both thought she had a loose pussy. But only one of us won the prize. She got pregnant. Mm-hmm. And the last time I was with her is slap dab in the middle of March. The night before we went overseas, right? For my second mentor with those idiots. Be safe.